We are staying on top of breaking news here. A fire burned part of a building that helps some of our area's most vulnerable families.
The cause of a massive fire
at a Southwest Atlanta nonprofit. And we got a phone call that the furniture bank was on fire.
The roof completely collapsed by this fast-moving fire.
Once first responders arrived on scene,
kind of just drove to the location in a bit of a fog, not really sure what to expect. But when I got there, we quickly realized that the building would be a total loss, along with all the contents. That had been a location that we had grown, we had served more clients, we started our employment program, lots of amazing things that happened at the location. So we were all just standing there watching and unsure kind of what was next. The Furniture Bank was founded in 1988 because it was realized that families moving out of homeless shelters, once they paid first month's rent and security deposit, they never had any money left for furniture. Now we serve families that are fleeing domestic violence, low income and having some sort of life crisis like a fire or a flood. As we've grown over the years, we've been able to meet an increased need in the community. Furniture is a basic need, right? Obviously, we all use beds, we use tables, we all need it. Our clients often talk to us about how they now can have people over to their apartments because it's furnished. They can connect with their family. Those are all the things that make you more stable and help you maintain housing and maintain self-sufficiency, right? It's not just the physical need, although that's super important, but the emotional and the financial help that we give by providing furniture is also a huge part of what we do. I mean, simply put, a home is just not a home without furniture. We had just received a huge university donation, and so it was probably the most full art warehouse I'd ever been. Over 800 mattresses, 600 dressers. As firefighters were pulling those pieces out and we watched them in flames, at the same time, clients were walking up the street because they had an appointment that day. We know when we look at 800 beds in a warehouse that that's 800 kids that are no longer sleeping on the floor, and we see that every day. Our drivers see that when they deliver the furniture, and so, it was more than just watching 800 beds go up in flames. We knew what that meant, and we knew how big that loss was. So within a week of the fire, our trucks were back on the road, making sure that clients at least had something to sleep on.
As a parent, you want your kids to have nice things. And I'm walking through, we've got this, this new apartment, but there's nothing in here. It doesn't feel like home. It almost still feels like you're still a failure. When I finally found the Furniture Bank, it was an easy process. And that was refreshing for me. Getting the beds, nice furniture, the follow-up for feedback, the crew who came out and brought the furniture. Your brain wants to go, I'm begging. And it wasn't a belittling experience. That means a lot. Well, hearing that it was a fire, that made me wish I had enough money to donate, to make up for it. I feel so much better when I wake up in the morning and I walk through what could have been an empty house, right? What could have been another airbed night. Y'all made me cry because I went through okay, this is what it means when you're finally able to really do something for your kids. I feel great about that.
Welcome to our new home of the Furniture Bank. It's 48,000 square feet in Southeast Atlanta. So this warehouse is 48,000 square feet. So our old location was 15,000 square feet. So it is a huge difference. And so we can already see, as we're setting up furniture, what a better shopping experience is going to be for clients. I think it's already starting to look like a furniture store, which is always our goal. This warehouse will also give us space where we can repair furniture if needed. So that was something we couldn't do with the old warehouse because there wasn't a place to store things until we were able to fix them. This is our new volunteer area. We'll be able to host corporate and community groups to build furniture for our families. So we're still raising money to do the necessary renovations, right? Which includes office space, but also includes adding bay doors, dock-high bay doors so that more trucks can access the space, making sure everything's safe and secure for clients to come in and shop and pick out their own furniture again. It's so exciting, but also we know that just means that that's that much more support we need to continue. Donating furniture, telling people about the furniture bank, sharing our story, all that makes a big impact. I'm just so grateful that we've been able to get to the other side of the fire, and now we're looking forward and can be excited about all the good we're gonna do in the new space and how much better we'll be. There's a lot of good out there, and we're lucky to get to be a part of it every day.